Two words, lead generation, right? Leads. Well, in this video today, I'm going to give you 5 things I wish I knew about lead generation inside your online business, because I really wish I knew about these things. And there's 5 things I'm going to go ahead and share with you today. So you do want to pay attention to this entire message. If this is your first time here at this channel, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell when I do videos just like this. I do videos every single day, and I want you, yes, you, to be notified when I do videos just like this. Now, you know what time it is, and it's time to talk about the content on 5 things I wish I knew about lead generation inside your own online business or even offline business. Now, lead generation was one of those things where when I first entered into the online space, I kept hearing all the time, leads, you got to get leads, lead generation. You need to have an autoresponder to get the leads. You need to have a funnel to get the leads. Well, I kept hearing all about this, but I didn't understand it. I didn't understand lead generation. I didn't even know what lead generation was. I just kept hearing about it. And so here's the 5 things I wish I knew when I even started to get leads. You know, first thing I wish I would have known, you need to have the correct converting funnel. Now, what a funnel is basically a funnel is a way of capturing the lead itself. That's what it is. It's a capture page. So you have a capture page, squeeze page. It's so many different ways of saying this. Capture page, squeeze page, opt-in page. It's all the same thing. It's just different languages. And that's one of the things about lead generation that I struggle with, because I didn't know what an opt-in page, squeeze page, capture page. Well, that's kind of the front end of a funnel where you basically would enter your information, like your email address or your name. Usually you want to try to get it like to your email address or your name. Then what happens is that opts in inside your autoresponder, which you want your funnel to be connected with your email autoresponder, for you can follow up with them with an email. And then when they opt into the funnel, they go towards a bridge page, which is basically like a video like this talking about the product or their services. And then that goes into their sales page. Sometimes you don't have to have a complete bridge page. You can have a sales page that goes connected with your capture page. So a funnel is basically, you have those 3 steps or sometimes 2 steps. It really depends on what you're marketing and selling. I didn't know any of that. And that's how you get a lead. You get a lead. Well, that's one of the ways of getting a lead, is that basically making sure that funnel is connected with your email autoresponder. And email autoresponder is a way of basically following up. So you're building a list through your email autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse or Active Campaigns or SendLane. And then you got that email inside your own autoresponder. And then you will follow up with that particular lead. So that person becomes a lead. So then you introduce yourself, introduce your product, you talk about your story, and that's how you get a lead. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know what a funnel was. I didn't know what an autoresponder was. I didn't even know what lead generation would mean, what it meant. So the first thing I wish I would have known was basically you need a funnel, a converting funnel, to capture the information. That was huge for me when I first got on. The second thing that lead generation I wish I knew when in terms of lead generation is that not every person, when they go into your funnel, some people is going to put a good email, some people are going to put bad email. So you're going to have some people that when you get the lead, not all leads are created equal. Some leads you get in are good leads, and some leads you get are not good leads. So really sometimes you want to check on your traffic source, and a traffic source is basically a way of where these leads are coming from. Like solo ads is pretty, if you work with a solo ad vendor, they have a list of people, of leads in themselves, and they're more likely to sell it to you. So you're basically taking their leads inside your business. So now those leads are yours once they opt in inside your funnel, right? Once again, I didn't know any of that. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I wish I would have known more about that before I started dive into lead generation and how it all works. So basically, some leads are good and some leads are bad. I wish I would have known that, because I thought like all the leads are good. I got 15 emails, I got 15 people inside my business, and that's not necessarily true. You know, you have to basically follow up with them and see if any of these leads are going to respond to you, or not respond to you. So, and it takes time, it takes emails, it takes really warming them up. What they call it warming them up, which basically means that they got to get warmed up to you, your story, your product, your strategy, whatever you're doing, you got to warm up to them. And how you do that is by sending them daily emails or even doing a video like this and sending it to them as well. So number 2 is that not all leads are created equal. Now all leads are good. Some leads are good and some leads are bad. Check your traffic source and also check your funnel as well. The third thing about lead generation that I wish I knew, my goodness, I wish I knew, is that there's many ways of how you can get leads. Now it's several ways of how you can capture a lead. I actually thought the only way you can do it for a long time is going through a solo ad vendor, where basically they have a list of a list of people that they're basically selling it to you, and those people will opt in or even buy your product. I didn't know there was other ways how to get leads. You get leads through video, and get leads through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can get leads so many different ways. So lead generation doesn't have to be one way. Now, it's good to learn one strategy of how to get leads. But after that, after you master that, after you really master that way of getting leads, then you want to go on to other areas of how you can actually get those leads or obtain those leads, as they say. So there's other ways of how you can get leads inside your business, which I wish I would have known that, because then I would have been like, okay, once I got this, and then I would have got this, and got this. But I didn't understand that because I was trying to focus on one way of getting leads, but I wish I would have known there was other ways. So I learned that later on, but I didn't know that in the beginning. That's why I'm sharing it with you. There are multiple ways of getting lead generation, obtaining leads inside your business. So that's number 3. I wish I knew that. And number 4 reason about lead generation is that you want to make sure, and we talked a little bit about this before, you want to make sure that funnel is connected with your autoresponder. That way you can actually get the leads. Now, I remember in the beginning, when I first set up my own funnel, I didn't have the funnel connected with my autoresponder, so I was losing leads. So those leads were actually, they wasn't connected, so I didn't obtain the lead. Make sure, this is number 4, make sure that your funnel or your way of connecting your leads or getting your leads is connected with your autoresponder. That's so important. That should be number 1. That's so important because lead generation is all about actually getting the lead. So you want to make sure that's right. And what you want to do is test it. Test it. Test it. Make sure your funnel is connected correctly with your email marketing autoresponder. Make sure that's tested. That's number 4. Make sure all that's connected. That way you can get the lead. So what's the point of doing all this work and you're not getting the lead? That should be lead generation number 1. Get the lead. Actually get the lead. So you want to make sure when you run in traffic in different ways, you want to make sure you get the lead. That's so important. And number 5 thing about lead generation is that it's all about when you build a list in leads, it's all about how you work that list from those leads. Number 5, I wish I knew this, is that when you're getting so many leads inside your business, when you get so many leads, let's say you get 100 leads, right? After you warm them up with your email follow-up series. So let's say you have your indoctrination series, which is basically a list about 4 to 6 emails that's pretty much about you and it's about what you're representing, right? So it's pretty much your story. It's your story. It's a story-based follow-up series that basically they're getting to know you better on more of a personal level. So what you want to do is, not all leads are going to be hot leads or warm leads. So you want to learn how to segment your leads. So out of 100 leads, it may be only 40 of them that are hot. They're engaged. They're hot prospects. They open up your email. They click on all your links inside your emails. They're engaged into your content. Where these other 60, they have never opened them up. So lead generation is all about when you get the leads, you want to manage your list too with those leads. I ain't know any of that. I thought you had one big list and you send them all the same thing. And that's not true, because not all of you want to be able to reward the people that's open up your email. So out of those 40 people, you want to reward them with additional content, maybe a bonus, maybe something else, because you want to reward the people who's opening up your emails, actually reading your content and responding to your content. Well, there's other 60 there. You want to make sure you position them in a different way. You're trying to get them to open up your email. So you want to put like a subject line there. You know, why haven't you opened up my email? That could be a subject line. Why haven't you opened up my email? Question mark. You know, I've done that. And then some of them will start responding back. Someone will say, well, I haven't got around to it. So you want to put them on the spot in a way, because you want to make sure, why haven't you opened email? And if they haven't opened up the email, then you need to go ahead and make a decision if they're going to remain on your list, because you're paying for it. You're investing them to be on your list. So you want to make sure that they are actually responding to your content. So lead generation, number 5, is about working your list from those leads. So you have your high engaged versus your non-engaged. You have the people who's clicking and engaging your content. Then you have the ones who's not. So you want to go ahead and manage that properly. Yes, and I did not know that at all. That's why I'm sharing it with you, because all those autoresponders, you can definitely segment your list and break it down where you're only sending value out to the people who are responding to your content. So that's all I got for you today. That was fun, right? That was fun. 101 here, 5 things I really wish I knew about lead generation. And speaking of lead generation, you know what I know about online business, right? You have an online business, it's all about lead generation. It's a big part of it. Well, right below this video here, I have my number 1 recommendation of making money online and starting your own online business. I want you to go ahead and click on that link and go ahead and watch the video. Once you go ahead and put your email in, right? Just like we talked about earlier, autoresponder, actually funnel, your capture page, that's what I'm saying, your capture page. You go ahead and click on there and watch the video there. And there we will teach you how to build a list, teach you how to segment your list. We'll teach you how to go ahead and send value out to the customers or potential subscribers onto your business, inside your business. So we're going to teach you that. So click on that link below to go ahead and get started. My number 1 recommendation to make money online or even start your online business, and go ahead and get started today. Like, comment, and subscribe to my page and my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. I can't wait. 5 things I wish I knew. I'll see you tomorrow.